Hello, how are you guys doing? Happy Halloween, everyone. It's Halloween month. You guys doing all right? Thank you for the 42 months of support. I'm Disabel. I decided I was going to play some 5D chess because I want to try and figure out how this works, because I do want to do more of those like frantic multi-stream things, but I can't really play this game unless I understand how it works. And this would be a great addition to that bundle of games, you know? Halloween, I heard, okay, so for some reason it's trending also that it's also like LGBT History Month, which, is that like the metric systems Gay History Month? I thought that was like a couple months ago in America. Is that British stuff? Morning as fuck. Thank you for the 30 months of support. No, I'm trying to learn this that way I can do the frantic streams. The multi streams. Full screen. There we go. And then I need to actually capture it so you guys can see. Just gonna have a nice little chill stream today. I think I'm drinking too much coffee or something, because my body hurts. So I decided to drink less coffee today. And as a result, I'm not very awake. So I thought, let's do something easy, like 5-dimensional chess. Let's do the tutorial. Right, Pride Month was a few months ago, right? Okay, so guide. I clicked on this one and it just was like, I mean, the basic premise of the game, you know? Standard pieces, rooks move any distance. Okay, so this is just how the game works. Oh, wait, no, it also has how many dimensions they can do. Can move any distance in 2 dimensions at once. The directions defined by the dimension is called diagonal. In ordinary chess, bishop moves along the row and column diagonals, but here they can move along any combination of 2 dimensions. Okay. It's getting its own stream just so I can figure out what the fuck this is. And then we might switch over to something else in a bit. There's this game that I saw that I'm like, that looks like a good one-off. The knight moves 2 squares in 1 dimension, then 1 square in a different dimension. Okay. The pawns move 1 or 2 squares forward. Wait, I thought they couldn't... They can attack... Okay. You know what? We're just going to fuck around with it. That's too many words. I don't understand that. Turns. Whose turn is it? So basically, it's just you play back up until the present. So you can go all the way back, but the past is set. You can't change the past. You just create a separate timeline, is what I was reading in one of these. It is possible to advance a particular timeline without leaving the king attacked. You must rewind the present using a piece from a different timeline. The timeline, what is check? Okay. The main issue is I had no idea how it was in check and how to deal with it because I couldn't change the past, which was weird. Okay, I'm just going to play the tutorial guy, right? Because that's the thing. Puzzles. No. Versus CPU match against trainer. I am on the trainer. Okay. Alright. Chat will have to help me with this. Alright, so I'm white. Let's just do real basic boring opening. I don't even know if that's a good one. Submit move. You can do checkmate without even checking. Okay. So then I play here, he plays there? Okay. So I gotta play something in response here. That's really weird. Okay, so... And to be clear, he moved from there to So he just moved 2 spaces to the left. Okay. Do you know bull formation? Is that where the 2 pawns go forward? That's like super bad. Because it doesn't get your good pieces out. It just exposes your rooks, which is bad. I used to play chess, like, often. Used to play it. I don't know as if competitively is the right word. I went to tournaments as a kid because I am and still, okay. I have been a nerd for a while. This is not something that I'm going to apologize for. I'm just going to go with that, you know? I have been a nerd for a while, and I don't plan on stopping, because honestly, it's working out for me. A lot of good life decisions were made by me being a colossal fucking nerd. All right, so taking the pawn here means that I trade my... I mean, that ends up with me getting... That puts me a pawn up and like develops my bishop some, which is kind of neat. Sure, fuck it. It's probably not a good move. I'm not sure if the bishop is better than the pawn or not. God, how do you do fool's mate again? It's definitely not with the knight starting, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, enjoy not being able to do shit with your king. Okay. 2 pawns forward in the middle, bullseyes, knights on the sides, ears, bishops above the... I want to see if Fool's Mate actually works against this trainer AI. We'll try it in the next game. I'll have to remember. I think it's like queens... Or no, they have to do something first, right? Don't remember. It's a response move. Okay. So, I haven't seen the Queen's Gambit. I've heard it's good, but alright. Well, let's do the play that I said, that trade that I set up. I believe there's nothing he can do about it. I feel like I'm playing 2D chess in a linear way, and then accepting that there are other chess happening. I'm not taking advantage of the 5th dimension at all. Like, I can't go back in time to... Oh, that would be interesting. So I could put my queen here. And then I mean, but that's just gonna... I mean, like, does that solve anything with this? And that also takes my queen off the board. Yeah, I don't really see how the 3rd dimension's involved. I get the 1 and 2, because, I mean, that's pretty obvious. But the 3-dimensionality is not really there. 4th and 5th dimension, sure. Well, it depends on whether or not you consider time to be a 2-dimensional or 1-dimensional or 3-dimensional object. I think most people are of the belief that it is a, like, 2-dimensional line. Or 1-dimensional line, right? And then, but I've previously in the past argued for a 3-dimensionality of the timeline. I'm going to move that there because it feels good. So I'm going to do this. And then he's going to have to stop me with the pawn. And then I can immediately capture that pawn. I think I'm solid with this. I'm going to try that. All right, now how's this going? Okay, you captured my pawn. So that means now there we're evens again. And my board state really sucks. Like, this board state is awful. I didn't stop Moobot from telling you guys about the March of the Mice. I need to turn that off. You're right. Normally, I have it set to, like, when I'm playing a certain game, it'll spam, like, I don't know. My deck list in Hearthstone was one I used to use a lot. This... There we go. Fixed. Why do you want to kill your own queen for a pawn? I don't think that he can threaten it effectively from there. And I can forward expose other stuff to get in. He can't really stop me with the rook or the bishop. And so he's kind of just stuck in there right now. But he has to respond by pushing the pawn forward. So I think I'm safe for now on this timeline. Do you think playing this game is an accurate depiction of what it's like to be Andrew Hussey? Mayhaps. Maybe. Okay, so here, he's going to... Again, I'm not using my fifth dimensionality at all. But it really seems like a waste of resources to go to a separate timeline for a lot of this. So this is going to force him to go to a spot where I can kill him, I think. Excluding right there, where I can do nothing. But that's okay. I think I'm okay with that. Right, because it's checkmate, right? Wait. No, he could have moved the pawn. Why didn't he... Okay, we're going to go back and read some more of the guide, because chat's telling me I should. Attacking a king's past is easier than attacking its present. History cannot be changed to alter where the king was. So how do you win? Because I only checkmated one. Your queen killed his past king? So you don't even need to check in this. Once you check, you can't checkmate? So there's no check. There's just checkmate. Unless if... Well, can't you just move out of check? So you have to be hyper defensive with your king. Because if you ever get checked... So you have to mate the original king so it can't go to any other dimensions or timelines. Check is in there still, but it's a little bit more specific. Okay. I still don't quite... Okay. If the game is over and someone is checkmated or stalemated, you can try moves on their behalf to see why. Okay. Okay. What the fuck do you mean non-standard? Unicorn can move any distance along a triagonal. Dragon can move any distance along a quadrigonal. Princess is an alternative interpretation of the queen. It can only move in 1 or 2 dimensions at a time. This means it is only a rook and bishop in movement and not a unicorn or dragon in movement. Okay. We're going to ignore this shit. What? No. You know why chess is popular? Because there's like, what, 7 pieces? Pawn, king, queen, bishop, knight, rook. 6 pieces. That's enough. We figured out that was a good amount. Do puzzles to get some of the concepts. Sure. Okay, rook. Mate in 1. Okay. So this actually over here does matter. So am I white or black? I'm white. Okay. So I have to checkmate him in 1 move. I'm all the way over here. I can't... Watching chess YouTubers do this is great because their skills don't help. Okay. So he moves there, and I can't affect any of this, so I have to just check him normally? And there's a mate in 1 move. This game might have been just created for the sake of the meme. I was also thinking about playing either Oxenfree and doing a little bit of that today, or maybe doing... Isaac some, or there's this game that I heard about called oh, so I could go there. Okay, right? Does that count? No. Okay. So, reset puzzle. Okay. So I at least understand how that mechanic works. So he can move anywhere in a line. Well, he's just going to move slightly to the side. Can I do that? I can't do that in the past. There's this potion making game that looks really solid. And then someone recommended this game. It's kind of got like a March of the Mice kind of vibe. What is it called? I don't remember. It's with furries, and y'all like furries, and they're in a tank. It looks good. Timberborn looks pretty good. Yeah. Potion Seller or Timberborn maybe after this. All right. So going back in time doesn't seem like it would help me here, because he can just move slightly to the side, and moving along the actual thing, moving in actual space doesn't help. There's only one valid solution, of course. Okay, so it's not that, and it's not going to be this, because that doesn't help. What if it's moving the king? Where does the king get to move? That doesn't work, does it? No. And then you're telling me you checked me or something? I don't really understand why. Same day as Cookie Clicker, yeah. I kind of embarrassed myself on that Cookie Clicker stream because I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. So I was like, alright. I just mated myself. I have no idea how I would do that. What does that mean? Because I would mate myself... How? I don't understand what this diagram is showing me. By the time he gets here, he'll move here? He goes here, then there? Yeah, I definitely need help just figuring out the rules. The rook can threaten past pieces. I mean, surely this doesn't work, right? Yeah, because he's just going to move out of it, so... So moving the rook is not going to change anything in the... I can't change any of these, because I already tried this. I can't try this, right? Like, it won't let me do this line. I have to be in the green slots. Yeah, it won't let me do that. Okay. You can checkmate the king in the past without being in the past. Okay, that's the bit of this that I don't understand. And that's how I was able to get 2 checkmates so far. Like, I literally don't know how I'm getting some of these checkmates. Or any of the checkmates. I understand how to play regular chess, I just don't understand this. Okay, so the rook in the present can still threaten a piece in the past. So if I move, for instance, here? Then I could move back through time to any of those slots? Oh, I see. So instead I go here and do the same thing. Because then I'm checking these spots. Okay. Okay, yeah, no. That fucking sucks. Okay. So all this information is actually relevant to the present. That's why they mean checking the king in the pass is easier. So I get to do it in 2 moves. So currently, present day king is defending past king. So we need to get him to move? To the side. Down is not acceptable. We're going to get to go 2 spaces back in time, which means that I need to check him here probably. So how do I... Because it's not going to be just like a regular checkmate. I mean, wait. Wait, was that what you were trying to get me to do? Really? Okay. Oh no. What the fuck? Are you showing me, game? Oh. So hey, what do you guys want me to play now? Because I'm looking at this and my eyes, like, immediately glazed over. Timberborn? Why don't we do a poll? Manage poll. New. What play? Oxenfree. Isaac. Just fan favorite. Minecraft, I guess. Timberborn. It's like, God, what's the name of that game? It's like a survival game, but it's city survival, and it's like wood technology, but everyone's a beaver. And then there's Potion Maker, and I think that's all the ones I can think of. Oh, and then this game. Do I have a slot for this game? More of this. I'm gonna take out Minecraft for this. A what play? Ocean Man, take me by the hand. Okay, cool. So it's mate in 1. Okay, yeah, I'm never gonna fucking get this shit, man. So the reason that I got the mate with the queen in that last actual game I played is because even if he had stopped me, I could go back in time to then and capture him. Arrows are showing timeline movement. So he's moved to there, sure, and then this rook moved to there. And in order to stop him... So all of my rooks, I feel like, have been consolidated into one shitty timeline. Wait, how many rooks is this? I have 1 rook, and somehow it's turned into 2. Can I make it 3? I don't think so. Can I... I can put it here. If I do that, does that achieve anything? Is that check? Okay, yeah, sure, I get it. Mate in 1 with rook. Okay, and I'm black? I'm black this time? Yeah, okay. So I just need to have my rook be in a position where the king was at any given point, where he won't be captured by being there. And I can't change the past, so I have to decide somewhere here. That should do, right? And then that moves there, and then if you... Right, because if you capture one of them, then I take you out with the other one. Okay, that's actually not that complicated. Alright, mate and 2. Alright, so there's a rook there, and there's a rook there. I can't put my king into check. Surely that's checkmate in multiple timelines? No, that was wrong. So I gave him an out. He needs to not have an out. I see. Oh, more of this. Okay, what got second? Potion maker after this. Okay, that sounds fine. So that's fine. I think that's right. Because I can't actually move the king, and the king is blocking him to these squares, which is pretty solid. So he goes there. I think that's definitely the first part of the setup. And then I can move this one there, or I can move that one. No, I can't move that one through time. So it's not going to be that guy. He's going to stay maybe even back. Can I do this? Yeah, okay. Knight tactics. Oh, God. All right, so how do knights move? Mate in 1. What? Okay, so we definitely need to, like, create another timeline. How do I do that? Like, what's the actual button? To create another timeline. Because moving around in this timeline is not going to help me any. So, there it is. Okay. So go, there? There? But actually, you can't time travel turn 1. How's it mate in 1 then? Okay. The knight moves 2 spaces along one axis and then 1 along a different axis. What the fuck? Okay, right, because I would move 2 forward and then 1 to where he is. Sure, game. All right. Yeah, no, these puzzles, these are the way to learn this game. Because you literally can't begin to even understand this game if you don't understand the concepts that these are testing you on. There used to be these kids, they would stop by the coffee shop next to the GameStop I would work at. And they had like chess homework. And like, I never did the chess homework. I just like showed up and played. The puzzles are really good at teaching this mechanic. Oh, I'm gonna feel so fucking smart once I understand what the fuck is going on. Alright, so it's mate and 1. So he is... I mean, I can do that, but that doesn't really achieve anything, right? Because he's not there. And I'm not going to be able to... but then I could move... Or... Alright, I'm just going to do that. Wait. You lose? Not even puzzle incomplete, but I got checkmated? By his king? You can't checkmate a king in chess with the king. What? Oh my god. I can't imagine what it's like if you're actually good at chess to play this absolute horseshit. Okay. Well, I assume I need to move the knight in order to achieve whatever this is. Right, okay. So I need to make it so he can't go here. And I can do that by guarding that spot. But don't I... No. Okay. By moving here, I can go 2 back into the past. Okay. I'm just gonna try this last possible move that I can even conceive of. Okay. Why? What the fuck just happened? Because I move 2 back through time? So the other day when I was playing this, and it did this, it wasn't that I was in check, I was checkmated. Oh shit. Hello? This is he? Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll probably stop by tomorrow then. Alright. Bye. Ooh. I ordered some orc stuff, and it's in. That was a real call, and I was actually excited about it. Now I have to figure out how I just won there. Not a scam, sorry. It was a serious call, and I was like, oh. I called them today because I saw that someone got their kill rig. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they posted it on Reddit. I'm like, what the fuck? They're not out yet? So I called my local game store. I'm like, hey, you got that shit? You got the good shit, man? And they're like, no, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. It comes out tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So then he was calling me and he's like, hey, some of the stuff you ordered came in. And I'm like, oh, you beautiful fucking bitch. Anyway. Again, I'm a fucking nerd. I'm playing 5-dimensional chess. What do you want? Okay, so I feel like you could only really do this with either an excessive amount of chessboards or on computer. It is Pog. Okay. So theoretically, this guy could move to there. So what is the knight's movement? Because normally it's like an L shape. But I can just move one up. Okay, so for every 2 I go back in time. I see. Okay. Yeah. So I can move a step back in time twice and go 1 space, or go 2 spaces and go 1 spot back in time? It's like the number of segments I go backwards in time is also the number of time I'm moving? Okay. Understood. Okay. God, this hurts. Yeah, I mean, like, time is a space. So it really makes sense that it would work that way. Who am I fucking kidding? None of this makes any sense. Alright, so mate in 1. So I have to be in a position where I am 1 to 2 spaces away from a king. With a knight. And it expressly has to be one of these 2 knights. No, it's not 1 to 2 spaces near a knight. It's... So the king... His king never moves out of that spot in any timeline except for expressly right here. So the fact that he's there and that I can't interact with any of these means that that is probably key to understanding the movement. Right? So if I go... How the fuck do you get there? So he's not going to move. He can move 1 space in any dimension and 2 spaces in another. Okay, so it's not the number of spaces through time he's going. It's... Okay. So... Because, yeah, he's going 2 here. And then 1 space through time. And I can't interact with any of these because I've already done stuff in those. I still don't understand that mechanic quite, honestly. Here? Because then I could move there, potentially? Okay, that was wrong. Okay, so there then, but for the same reason. Oh, wait, no. It would be... No, he's not threatened at any point there. Is this fun? No. No, it's... Next turn will make the other timeline movement work. Next turn will make the way the other timeline movement works with the other knight clearer. You mean the next puzzle? Okay. Alright, so that's not it. I'm thinking too simply. Okay. I don't think I'm... I think I'm trying to use two-dimensional chess as one-dimensional chess, and that's just wrong. Okay. So I haven't tried this, but it doesn't seem like that would work because he's not threatened. Okay, so in order for the knight to be in a spot to threaten him, the knight would have to be in a straight line here to him. Like, he'd have to be in this white spot here, which I can't get to. Or, alternatively, he would have to be in that white spot there, which I can not get to because that's not how it works. So I have to check this king here. This is the king that I'm trying to check right now. But I can't use any of these knights. So I have to use the... But isn't that just regular chess? In which case I don't have an answer for it? I'm just going to try some stuff and see what gets the correct answer. Okay. Well, that's just regular chess. That's not right. Okay. So it's got to be that? What? Haven't I tried all of these now? Are you telling me it's something... No, I've got to move within this timeline then. So then it's here. And the reason is that if he doesn't respond to this, then I move to here. Okay. Got it. Okay. I said that at one point, and I was like, but it can't be that. And I don't know why the answer was it can't be that. All right, so it's checkmate and 1. All right, what knights do I have to play with? Literally just the one. Okay, so it's just the one knight, and he can either move here, here. Okay, so moving to here is not going to help. But moving to here will, because then I'll be within 2 spaces of him there, and then it checks him, right? Right? Cool. Got it. Okay. Which places that can I play with? I can only play with this one knight. I need to get him within 2 spots of king at some point in any timeline. Which is there, but he could easily just capture me with the pawn, right? So it's there then, because then the pawn can't be involved and then I win, right? Cool. Okay, I understand how the knight works now. Mate in 3, okay, not that great. So, you can... Because of the way that you travel through time, you move... I'd have to show you on another one. I'll explain it on this one. Alright, so let's get him to move, because that's always good. It gives us more options on things that we can do. And then... we can move to... here? And then... yeah? Okay. Normal chess, I'm not great at. I've got a pretty bad score. Like, there's a rating system. It's like ELO. It's like you got, like, when you win, it's dependent on, so the knight moved back in time. Yeah. So you can move the knight, all the pieces except for pawns, through time. But they don't just move, like, where they would be in that other timeline. They, like, use up some of the movement it takes. And I think the knight is the hardest one to understand because the knight has a very special way that it moves. It moves in this L shape, right? Like, traditionally, that's how chess works, is I go here or here or here or here. Yeah, people were saying being good at normal chess doesn't help here. So, all right, so I can put that there. Submit move. Then I can go... Okay. I want to be somewhere fucking weird. Check, I guess. So when I move this guy, he moves. Okay. I want him to go here, and the reason he can move there is because essentially it's like 2 spaces to the side and then 1 space back through time. And then I think that works because that checks him. He does have to move. Okay. I mean, that's not terribly helpful. I think that's me. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of just moving these randomly, and that worked on some of those other ones, and I got why they worked. To some degree? I think playing regular chess would be impressive enough. Maybe I just do that on the next multi-stream. So he can't move his king there, right? Does that mean he's checked? No, because he can move his king now. Yeah, all of his pieces getting onto that one board is super annoying. So what that means is that... Okay. So when I'm in 2 spaces of this one... Mate? Why can't you just bring the knight back to... Wait, what? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. So what I need to do is I need to have this guy be within 2 spaces. So I need to get to here or here in the least number of moves possible. So here. Oh, right, because I'm going 1, 2 steps back in time. Okay. So I need to get to, where was the other one I figured out? No, I have to be within 1 step of him. So that means I have to be here or here within 2 moves. Okay, I can't do that because that just puts him in line to actually capture my knight. And to get to there, I have to be there. So I have to go there. It does say mate in 3, I know, but so that knocks him back into the same corner again? So now I can go. That doesn't work. Because then you just cap. Okay. I'm losing people. People are like, I don't understand what the fuck is going on. A2. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? A2. Here? You want me to get here? You saw it. Okay. Let's try and get that going again. So at least one nerd in chat can figure it out. I don't think that's right. E2 by that measure? I don't know the measure. We're going to do this puzzle, and then I think I'm going to switch to Potion Maker, which means that I need to go ahead and actually hit the, like, buy button. Yeah, I think I'll play regular chess, perhaps, against the computer. I think that's fine. A to E counts from top to bottom. It's clear that I haven't done the note-taking for this in a long time. I used to write down my games. Because, again, colossal fucking nerd. Alright, so A2. So you're saying A2. I need to get to there. Okay, I can do that in only 2 moves. So that's probably right. Do I have to go back through time multiple times for this one? Okay, and then I can move. And then the... Well, I just answered a call about my Warhammer minis while I was playing 5-dimensional chess. Just force the... Yeah, I think it's like I need to make the king... I need to go to a certain spot in one spot in the timeline. But at the same time, he needs to move to a different spot. So you're saying it's A2, A4. So to get him to A4, we just check him right now. No. I need you to go the other way, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that works. This is part of the night thing that I don't quite get. So he needs to get And if I go too far back into this past, it is like per step. I definitely did a wrong move there. Jesus fucking Christ. Why did they make this game? It's definitely a meme. How you can get a computer to play at a competitive level, I have no idea. This seems like completely useless knowledge for playing regular chess. Like, you need to know regular chess in order to play this. And I suppose if you're like me, that you've gotten kind of bored with chess because... Self-learning simulations. I mean, I guess... Yeah, computers being better than humans at chess is old, but being able to be better than humans at whatever the fuck this is. I mean, I guess this is confusing for me because I'm putting the constraints of what I understand about chess on it, and it's wrong. And so I'm getting confused. Whereas the computer doesn't have that hang up. It's just like, these are how these pieces move. I've never known anything else. The computer can, like, see all of the moves just like it would if it were a regular chess game. And it could just figure all of them out, and one of them's right, I'm sure. Like, there's a correct move. Pro Jared's penis, for sure. Okay. So let's get him to move. Let's, in the very least, get him to A4. So he's in A4 now. So now I need to get to A2. Now I can't get to A2 without taking my third move. I need to be in a straight line with where he moves. By 2 steps. Let's see where he moves. If we check him, where'd he go? So if I check him in a timeline, there's no checking here. I don't want to check him because then he'll just leave. And if he leaves to another time zone or whatever, then it's over. There's nothing I can do about that. So the more effective thing that I need to be doing right now is moving him outside of range. Alternatively, I could have 2 knights in position. I could get 1 knight in position. Move your king right now? Okay, I screwed up, but we'll get back there. I don't think it's move your king being the correct answer. No, move your king is not gonna... Oh, by moving the king, I can get him to move into a space that I want him to be. But I only have 3 moves to do it, dude. Maybe the trick here is just putting myself into a position where he moves towards me. And then... Well, he just captures me there. There's no point in that. It's that there. I've almost got this, actually. No, I don't. I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm doing. There it is. Oh, that was a fucking hard one, man. Okay, yeah, we're done here. What that was about was not moving the knight, because moving the knight was in a really solid spot to begin with. So I had to do other moves in order to cue that while protecting the knight, so moving the king was the way to protect that. Yeah, here, check it. He wiggled around because I was moving the king. And because I was moving the king, he had to move into a shitty spot. And then I could just take advantage of moving my knight to where it needed to be. So we're done with this game because I'm going to look like an ass at some point. And it's confusing the fuck out of me. I'll be honest, I'm barely keeping up with what's going on. How about I restart stream and tweet out that I'm doing Potion Maker now? Because Potion Maker seems fun. Seems a little bit, yeah. I'm too dumb for that game. I think I could figure it out at some point. But, yeah. I don't know as if I could play anything other than the puzzles at any sort of good level. Potion Maker. Potion Maker. Sell me your best potion. You cannot handle my best potions. Let's see if I can find that meme. Potion Craft. That's the actual name of it. Nobody can play this game at a good level. That's why playing against friends is a blast. I feel like, no, I really did need to do that. Because the other puzzles I figured out easily. That one I did not. That one was too confusing for me. I barely figured that one out. Potion Maker. No, why is there a little anime girl? Brew me. Sell me. That's the line. Who the fuck are these anime girls? And why are they... Where's the meme? There it is. I saw it. Get all these anime girls out of here. God. All right, anyway, let me know when you hear this. I'm going to stop and restart stream. What's up, Luigi guy?